Queen Tulsa, baby. Your favorite shade, your hottest tea, and your headline queen. The Wendy Williams of YouTube, iconic, epic, and always petty when I need to be. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Cameras on, baby, I control the stage. Every headline bends when I set the page. Hot topics burn, I deliver with grace. Shady little smirk while I give you faith. From the gossip rooms to the YouTube fight. Turn petty words into sleepless nights. If I say stops here, then it's all through. No one drops tea like I do. I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you'll like. Like and subscribe, let the numbers climb. Serving raw truth with a touch of divine. Breaking news, baby, I say it bold. Every word drips, hotter than gold. Discussing cases, I keep receipts. I'm a boss in heels with the fire and heat. You want the tea, I pour it smooth. I'm Queen Tulsa, baby, I set the mood. Sweet on the lips, but sharp when I speak. Petty when I want, but my shade unique. Iconic, epic, I reign supreme. Queen Tulsa, the boss, I'm the headline queen. Don't get it twisted, baby. You came for the gossip, but you stayed for the queen. I don't chase views, views chase me. Now sip that tea, and don't forget to hit that like. Queen Tulsa, I'm the queen of YouTube. I'm the Wendy Williams of YouTube. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Treat me wrong, I'll treat you wrong. Hit that like, I don't bite. Hit that like, I promise you like. And remember, if I say it stops here, it stops here.
All right. Thank you all so much for coming out today. Listen here, we are definitely in studio today, and I'm very much so feeling amazing. First and foremost, you know, I've been doing my thing or whatever, and I've been noticing, um, maybe I should, okay, maybe I should pause that. But I'm just so excited to be back here on YouTube, to be giving you the gossip, to be giving you the news. And shout out to all the royal butterflies that are stopping through. I know we had Tiara in the building. Shout out to Tiara. Tiara says, please hit the like on your way in. Please do. All right, so I want to make this kind of like quick. I want to get straight to the point. So we'll start off with Dori. Dori, I feel like Dori needs a 5150 like ASAP. And the reason why I say that Dori needs a 5150 is because Dori is out of line, Dori is out of character, and Dori is living in this delusion. And she's like 50 plus years old. And it scares me that she believes the lies that she tells. And that's very scary. You know, I was always told that a liar was a very dangerous person, because if you'll lie, you'll steal, you'll cheat, you'll do more. So when it comes to Dori, Dori wanted to be my friend. Dori wanted to have this relationship, and I gave her opportunity to do so. But Dori can't take. Dori doesn't know what accountability is, and so, you know, if you're my friend and I can't hold you accountable, then I think that we need to reevaluate our friendship. Um, Dori is over there living in a delusion. She was married to Rolex, allegedly. This is Kiki's ex, her child's father. Dori had got her child's father number and did some malicious things behind her back. So, Dori, at this point, you really need some help, because not only do you have a stealing problem because you're stealing people's men. Let's be honest. You're worried about me and Simon being online, something that had come way before your time, like you wasn't even thought of. That's how far back me and Simon goes. And when people were letting you know what Simon was about, you didn't want to hear it. So at this point, we don't want to hear you. At this point, we don't want to hear you because we warned you about Simon. Simon has blatantly come out here and has melted all over the panel when he hears me, when he sees me, he loves talking to me. And Dory, you're upset because you don't possess the skills that I have when it comes to listening to a man. And I mean, you hear it, you see how excited Simon is when he's talking to me, and I don't want your man. And I make that very clear. Um what I want to do is bridge the gap and have a safe place for guys like your man that you're dating online virtually, because to be honest, y'all have not saw each other in person. All right, y'all. So we are back, child. We are back. Y'all see this foolishness that's going on here, child. But anywho, like I said, she needs to be 5150, and that lady needs to be evaluated. Like she really needs to go and sit and talk to somebody. Like Dory, you passed out all that money and you passed up a therapist. And that's what I be saying about people that, come into money and things like that. I get you want to like change your life and you want to live good and you want to go out and buy all these fancy cars and bags and things like that, but that's really not going to help you. That's really not helping you in no way, shape, or form. Does that help you get ahead in life? That only just says that you're patching up your trauma. That only says that you are patching up your trauma. And when we get to trauma, so Ness is given this energy like she's back on that stuff. And she got upset because I said Ness is back on that stuff because she gets on here, she's calm some days, and then like she just wigs out, like out of the blue. Then she acts like everybody owes her loyalty. I'm not, my name is not Shakim, Shasha, whatever you want to call him. I'm not Lemon. I'm not Pizarro. I'm not any of your minions that follow up under you. I'm not Stefan. I'm not none of them. And it's like, sister girl, like at the end of the day, I'm definitely going to be the queen. And I noticed that y'all have no content. You really have no content. I don't know who it is that you're trying to fool, but you don't have content. The only thing you guys do is review each other's lives, do reruns, talk about each other, be each other's friend again. Like, girl, make it make sense. Okay, we're back in the studio. We are back in the studio, baby. Okay, so once again, she's gonna say, because she was on her lunch break live, and like I said, it really sounded like I don't know, she did something to enhance her to speak that quickly on her live. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that because I don't know. Y'all know I'm a recovering addict. Y'all know that for sure. Okay, y'all know I'm a recovering addict. But Miss Thing said, "Oh my God, my lunch break is up. Let me go ahead and get back up in here, so I can clock back in, child." I'm like, what? Miss Thing was just in her car, like yelling, screaming, act like she has some common sense when she had got back into the building. And we're about to go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, you all, and we are back. Okay, child. I don't know what is going on, but we are gonna give our commentary once again. Hey, Grandma Love, how you doing, boo? Once again, she seems like she's on that stuff again. And when I did go and look at that program that she had went to was like people that were trying to get, that were out there on the streets, and this particular program that I was in, um, I wasn't I wasn't using like when I had come here. Well, I had used a few times, I can't even lie. I used a few times when I had come back here. But yeah, you said it's oh darn, the whole day went by. It's evening here. Yes, it is evening here. It's 4:03 my time. But yeah, so she ended up going on her lunch break or whatever, and she ended up, giving some commentary. In some way, somehow, these people always find a way to like put me into their drama and their YouTube gossip and stuff. And he said, "Are we talking about MU right now?" I'm just asking. I don't know. No, what did MU do? No, we were talking about Ness. Ness decided to just call me out for no reason. I'm not really sure why she called me out. I mean, I think she's a bit upset because I'm speaking out against her bullying and harassing Ro and trying to make him her content for her trip. It's like, do you not have any other content? Um, You don't have anything else that's relevant. You wanted to sit up here and make this man get married to Shakim. But my thing is, why don't you get married to Shakim? Why don't you throw in a surprise, surprise? Why don't you marry Shakim? Why don't you marry him? I think that that would really go up for the content, honey. He's bisexual. You want to be a man. He wants to be a woman. Why don't y'all just do reverse roles where he puts on the dress and then you put on the tux? Oh, you were talking about drugs. My bad. My mind goes to her every time. I'm sorry. Listen, I mean, but this is my thing. You know, when it comes to, because I'm a recovering addict. And so I get it. But when you're out here raging out, and then you're drinking and things like that, and you're talking about your sobriety, that's not sobriety. You're not full sobriety. You're over there, you're doing drinks and shots, and you're being very promiscuous. Why don't you bring your girlfriend that you're talking to? Because she's supposed to be talking to some girl in a relationship. Like Ness, why don't you bring your girlfriend and put her in front of the camera? And why don't y'all go and tie the knot? Why don't y'all go and jump the broom? That's the tea. That's the hot tea right there. If you really want to know, if you really want to know what the tea is, that's the tea. Yes, ma'am. I'm like, the girls are just really mad. And then the girls were really looking for a moment with me and Jay Wilson. That's how boring they are. Like on these streets, they are very, very boring. Okay. They was waiting for me and Jay Wilson to get into it. What do me and him need to get into it for? What do we need to get into it for? Them? I mean, girl, grown folks can't have a disagreement. Y'all always be looking for a fight, y'all, because y'all miserable. You mad because y'all have no self control, and y'all mad because Queen Tulsa teaches y'all how to have self control. Okay, it ain't about being a punk or bowing down or, um, you know, letting somebody win. It's about being an adult. Everything is not an argument, you know. But only mature people understand that, you know. And I think that's why some of y'all are lost because you have some of these old heads, OGs over here, and they act just like the teeny boppers. They act like they just got their first piece of sex, and they just don't know how to act. Honey, yes, you know how they act. Yes, ma'am. Oh, girl. Welcome, what? Okay. Let's see. Yes, honey. Oh, I can't even pin that up there. Maybe it's not meant to be. You said, didn't they try that marriage stuff last time? She was supposed to be marrying somebody for on the Vegas trip, and it never happened. I've been clean since '96. That's how long. I have not did drugs. Okay, congratulations on your sobriety. Yeah, she was supposed to get married to Lemon. She was supposed to get married to Lemon, but she found out that he was, one of the girls. She found out that Lemon was one of the girls. But my thing is, girl, why you so infatuated with these gay men? Like, girl, give it up. Let it go. She worse than TMO. They be saying TMO like that. TMO ain't out here trying to, what I'm saying? Well, I don't know what TMO be doing. Because, she was infatuated with Shakim, honey. And, honey, they fell out. So it's no more lovey-dovey. She don't get no more little sexy dances from Shakim, because, child, Shakim was over there on FaceTime dancing for her, gyrating himself. And this is my thing. Why is it that these women be just preying on people? Like, girl, stop preying on people. Oh, that is just so nasty. Just out here preying on people. This man has said that he was gay. Okay. This man said he was gay. Hold on. Let me get my I'm washing my sheets, y'all. So y'all gotta work with me. I'm over here. Baby, house is clean. Only thing I have to do is mop. But dinner is in the sink. Okay. Thawing out. Listen. Cause and Krista, if you in here, I'm frying up some chicken today, girl. I'm frying up some chicken today, girlfriend. I sure am. But anywho, let's get back to it. Ness, she's possessed. If there's nothing negative going on, she's not satisfied. She's going to crank it up. She's going to crank up some type of demonic whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's just that demonic. Then she started speaking her language and shit, putting spells out. I said, girl, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, honey. I said, return to sender. I said, return to sender, honey. Honey, she was over there spelling, spazzing, and spelling out, child. I said, no, ma'am, honey. Oh, no. In Seattle, child, baby, she was saying that they have these, these dispensaries and they have like all these, stuff that'll amp you up. Oh, it'll take you to some levels. And I'm like, girl, if anybody smokes, they don't need to smoke behind her. They don't need to smoke with her. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. She seems creepy. It seemed like she's having identity crisis. She don't know if she want to be a man, if she wants to be a woman, you know? She don't know if she want to be a man or if she wants to be a woman, honey. And listen here, she just, I don't know, honey. I wouldn't even call her a fag hag. I wouldn't even call her that because she don't like them. She needs them for content. And guess what? Why didn't she go somewhere else? Why do y'all have to be in Seattle? Why can't they go somewhere else? A whole damn attic out there trying to be cool. Girl, please. Somebody jealous of her. Jealous of what? You yell and scream at the top of your lungs, girl. I know your health is bad. Okay? Listen here. I don't have to yell. I don't have to scream to get my point across. But girl, you demonic, honey. You know? No wonder why you know what I'm saying, went to praise hallelujah. Okay? Praise hallelujah, honey. Miss Praise hallelujah. Honey, Miss Jelly Jar, honey. I think I got a jelly jar for you. I got some jars over here where you could go ahead and start labeling. Uh-huh. Yeah, honey. It just be the delusions for me, child. That's why I be saying, like, girl, I don't be trying to go hard on her because, like, girl, you already know, like, girl, you a whole dysfunction. You over there partying with the white girls, girl. You do not like being black. Let's talk about that. You do not like being black. Mm-mm. I wouldn't even be surprised if she had lightened up. I wouldn't even be surprised if she didn't lightened up. Because they got that cream out there where you can lighten up. A lot of I think that's like popular in Africa and stuff. Like where they be trying to like lighten up because it just goes back to the Willie Lynch letters, light is better than dark. Put them against each other. Girl, jealous of what? And then you got Pizarro that don't show her face out here trying to comfort BBW's for her makeup, Heidi's line. My thing is, if you're a black business owner and you're out here trying, just keep trying. Just don't give up. You're gonna have individuals that try to tell you, "Oh no, you can't do this, that, and the third." They'll try to judge you, this, that, and the third. But this is coming from a woman that don't show her face. Okay, she's got something to hide. She has some insecurities. She has some insecurities. Okay, So don't let somebody like try to, put their how they feel about themselves. Don't let them like try to portray that onto you. You got to let them have that baggage, child. That's what I be saying, girl. Take your baggage back. I don't want it. Like, girl, you feeling that way about you at the end of the day. So that was just like a quick little 1 2 1 2. Like I said, I don't do all that arguing, my neck rolling back and forth, and I'm screaming and hollering. Girl, please. I'm too grown for that. They need to grow up and they need to get some self-control. Okay. Listen here, I'm your host, Queen Tulsa, and thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you on the next broadcast. So long.